breakfast takeout. This place called Gutbusters in Atlanta. So I got my potatoes here. I have some bacon, eggs over easy. And then my hair is crazy today. And then I got some French toast. The French toast actually was inside of here, but I did take it out. And then I have a peach. It's like a peach. It's like a kind of like a Kool-Aid, but it's peach flavored. I'm gonna take a picture of this really quick off my other phone, and then y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, I woke up early today. Um, ate some leftover grits, but now we're having breakfast again, kinda. So let me get a picture really quick. But hit the like, but hey, B Renee, yeah, I just started this live stream, so you was in here super early. I had breakfast. We're having breakfast again because I had some leftovers at like super early in the morning. I actually went back to sleep, woke up. Then my cousin was like, "Do you want to go to this place?" So here we are. And I will tell you this: it did not come on this replay, y'all. I put it on this plate to separate it. Um, a lot of food here. A lot of food here. And I got my drink right here. How you doing, B Renee? The first thing I'm gonna eat is my French toast, but I am gonna try these potatoes. And I did this thing where I twisted up my hair into like bantu knots. You remember when I used to do that? And then when you take it out, they're kind of curly. But I will admit I didn't leave it in for that long, and I don't have my wrap. But I'm just like, I want to do something to my hair, and it's still kind of tender. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. These are still hot, which I'm kind of surprised about because this is a takeout, so we drove to get it. And then we're back at home. I had to set up this live stream. It's still hot. Let me bring the camera down a little bit because I see my food's kind of cut off, and I do not like when my food is cut off. It makes me so mad. Okay. They have some breakfast syrup here. I have not had this brand, but y'all, we have been talking about the shrimp, and what we're kind of learning is the stuff be the same brands, and they just be labeling it in a different bag is what we're learning. Hey, Way, how you doing? Or why? Thank you so much for hitting the like. Yeah, double tap the screen, support the channel. How are you guys doing today? I want you to give me an honest answer. I want y'all to be honest about this. Okay, so I got my French toast here. The potatoes are freaking bomb, and they're still hot. We're gonna try this French toast and see what it's hitting for. I also posted a short from the place. I just posted it while I was in the car riding back. I was standing there. I say, I'm supposed to be getting a video. I'm trying to get back to like, I used to take a lot of videos and pictures, just trying to get back to my old self. Okay, oh my God. Let me pray. Oh, y'all didn't even tell me. Okay, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Blessing the hands that made it. Thank you for everything that you do and everything that you continue to do. In Jesus' name, pray. Y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all was gonna let me dig in and not even pray. Mmm. It's really hard to mess with French toast. I can taste the sugar in there, the cinnamon, and there's something else in there. Hold on. I want to say like maple. Or maybe that's the syrup. This is a good breakfast, and I got some bacon here, and I got some eggs. These potatoes, I got the potatoes instead of the grits, because I've been eating a lot of grits. And then I got my peach drink right here. And I was like, should I go live? But every time I eat like a meal like this and have a little bit of privacy, I'm like, oh, I might as well just go live. See what's gonna happen. I dropped something on my shirt. This is a big breakfast, so I think this was $9. Oh man, in Alaska this would be $20 off top, off the rip. And it's this place called Gutbusters. I don't. Okay, so you know, y'all know how I be nosy. So when we go in, oh, I see. I dropped a little bit of potatoes on there. When I went in, they had like a sign that says Philly cheesesteaks. And I was like, oh, do they serve Phillies here? And my cousin was like, no, they used to be a sandwich shop. But now, it is all breakfast. What's up, Ava? You want to say hi? Ava got the French toast and the bacon. And the peach juice.
Drink.
Are you, what's going on, Ava?
I want your toast.
What? Are you baking?
Bacon was hard.
You put in the microwave? So wait, let me get this straight. But you want to steal my toast? I'll give you one of these. Let me just finish. I'll give you
I
one.
just want a bite.
You know, with kids, sometimes it happens. It's okay. You can have it, David. I have other food here.
Yeah,
Ava knew what it was. She said, Mommy, let me get some of that.
I want some of it.
You want me to cut it up for you?
Yeah.
You have it. I tried it. But I got plenty of food here.
Yeah, and you also ate.
Look. Don't come up in here saying all that mess. You're not gonna eat none of the bacon? How many pieces?
I did eat some of it.
Okay. Maybe you should crumble it up and dip it in syrup. Maybe it'll make it easier for you to eat. I knew Ava wanted something because she was just standing in the background and wasn't saying nothing.
I like this.
So I knew she wanted something. She was just standing here. I'm like, what's up, Ava? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You have a fork out there? Here you go. Okay, y'all, that's over. We're moving on to the potatoes and other stuff. Okay. But I don't mind, you know what? I don't even need to be eating bread like that. Ava just saved me. But these potatoes are so freaking bomb. And then we got the eggs over here. She said the bacon's hard. Let's see. But, you know, she's 8. She's 8, so. Oh, I see what it was. What is this? Right here, that's getting my shirt dirty. These bacon, these potatoes, juicy. No. Okay, the bacon that I just had was not hard, but I think Ava only likes fresh bacon, is what I think. It's kind of what it's looking like. These potatoes are good. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I love me some breakfast potatoes. I love me a good skillet. Let me be careful. Love me a good skillet. These potatoes right here is hitting them. Okay, let me come up in here and get the trolls up out of here. We ain't got too many, but I think I'm the eggs over medium. Oh my gosh. there is still yolk in my egg. We have driven probably like 20 minutes back home, and for there to still be yolk in my egg, like, they did a good job as far as like cooking the food properly. Because it lets me know that if all my egg is not, all my yolk is not solid, like they did a good job. They know what they was doing up in there. And when we walked in, it's like a fast breakfast spot. And like you gotta know what you wanna get. And I was telling Angela, how you doing? She said home fries, eggs, bacon, what else? Girl, I had French toast. Ava came and took it. There was more here. I had some French toast, but Ava came and got it. She said she ate hers and she wanted some more. And I was like, you know what? I don't even need to be eating bread like that. So here you go, baby. And I ain't tripping. But when we walked into the place, they was like, what do you want? What do you want to order? And I was telling my cousin, I was like, this is why I kind of like to look up the menu before I go somewhere. Because I gotta, like, think about everything. And think about, am I getting the best bargain? Am I getting the right thing? So, but yeah, I had some French toast. It was good. And so if you scroll back to the beginning, I tried a little bit of it before Ava came and got it. So these eggs are good. Put a little bit of pepper on there. So yeah, foodie game, we just gonna sit and chill, eat like we normally do. I'm working on releasing this video. So this is what I think I'm trying to do. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video, and then I want to do a live stream and share the video with you guys. Hey Emperor, it's gonna be about that pizza delivery driver who tried to deliver that pizza to the neighbors, and the black woman was not having it. I'm working on putting a video out. It should be out here. It should be out very, very shortly, like today. Um, and this is breakfast potatoes, eggs, and bacon, and then half French toast. Um, I've already made the video. I gotta make the thumbnail, and then I want to do a live stream where I play that video. We talk about it. Um, I'm a little late because it happened like 5 days ago, but I still want to talk about it. Still a hot topic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was looking at YouTube, right? And somebody brought through some monkey meat through the airport. Or they tried to. Bro, I want to talk about that too, but that's got to be a different live stream. It looks so freaking gross. Look, Emperor's out here now. Y'all ain't gonna be talking crazy no more. So these breakfast potatoes have like peppers in them, onions, red and green bell peppers. And it's seasoned so well that all the juice leaked. And that's why this is now messy. I got some bacon right here. A whole lot of bacon too. Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Angela? Hope all is well. What did you guys eat today so far? Look, don't even get Empress started, okay? Mm-mm-mm. Is it gritty for y'all? Oh, maybe it's not gritty. Maybe it's just my phone. And then Empress had a breakfast sandwich. Earlier, just a drink of a couple of Greek yogurt drinks. I'm about to have fried chicken and mashed potatoes for dinner. Ember, what time is it in Detroit right now? And I want to say this, Ember, it seems like you be up all the time. You are definitely the hardest working man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Emperor's Gaming channel. Um, Go ahead and drop the link in the chat if you have time. How are you doing? Anything good? I was just thinking about you and I was going to send you a text soon. Because I was thinking about you. How's your son doing and stuff? How are you holding up? Mmm. I'm just say it's about 11 or 1:15. He eats dinner early. Ember, you seem like you definitely plan out your meals also. Because I'll be honest, like sometimes I don't even, like today, I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner. I need to eat a salad though. But Ember, you seem like you like plan your meals out. Because you be knowing at like lunch and breakfast what you having for dinner. Oh, okay, anything good sound fine. He's in school on my break. But yeah, you seem like you planning out. You plan your meals out real good, Emperor. Mmm. You know, routine is important. I feel like when I was at home in Alaska, I had a really good routine as far as, you know, like everything I had to do is, you know, I had everything planned out. But now I feel like everything's kind of hectic. Plus, this leftover from the other day when I ordered Grubhub. Ooh, okay. I love me some leftovers. I am in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Anything good? And I'm doing okay. Not great, but I'm very blessed to be here every day. Um, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm here. Because I was thinking about everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, like most people that go through some of the things that I went through would be, you know, in a different position now, you know? Um, I'm still eating real good though. That's one thing that has not changed during this whole process. Even when I had my brain surgery, I was still eating good. Still hungry. And then I'm staying with my cousin, spending some time down here with the other side of my family. Yeah. So, but someone was like, are you able to eat? I'm like, yeah. And my appetite never went nowhere. I probably have cooked like 2 times while I've been down here, and it's mainly been breakfast. And I've been very fortunate. My cousin is a chef, so he cooks a lot, and I have like leftovers. So I haven't had to really cook, you know, as far as like dinner. But I really miss cooking, and I feel like for me, cooking is my therapy. And I cannot wait until I get back home. I don't have a date yet when I'm gonna get there, but I cannot wait till I get back home. Ava, can you hand me some napkins and cook? Cause cooking like keeps me calm. It like keeps me sane. You know, y'all see me in the kitchen. You know, like cooking is my therapy, and it's. I think that's probably why I've been doing a lot. I've been praying a lot, reading the Bible, but cooking is like my therapy, like for real,
No,
for
it's
real.
not.
Can you hear me, napkin? Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
Uncle.
Mm-hmm. Did you eat it? Did you eat it all? And then someone asked me if I bake. Not really. Um, I do have a couple of recipes on here, like desserts, where I made like donuts. I made what do they call that? Pound cake. And I made a couple of desserts, but I would not classify myself as a baker. I'm not a baker. When I can bake a little something, something, but I'm not. I'm not delivering no order for no 24 cupcakes. I ain't doing all that. But Emperor, I know the feeling of when it's time to start going to the freezer. Before I left, I would make sure I went to my freezer and stuff.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, I did. Ava out here hating on me, but when she went to our French toast, she came over here all sweet, like, can I please have some? But yeah, I'm not a baker. But I have baked a couple of desserts, but I would say Emperor. Was it you, Emperor, that showed that pound cake? Or it was, no, it was a bunding cake with a glaze? Now that, Emperor be baking. Okay? And if that was you, Emperor, let me get that one little piece. Look, she done ate all my French toast. That's all she got left. This is what she's gonna bring me back. I'm gonna eat it because it was good.
Want the bacon?
I don't, but what I want you to do is I want you to close this and put it on the counter. Okay? There's a trash over there that's easier to put the plates into, or there's that one over there.
Mm. Did you like the potatoes?
They're real good.
Did you like the bacon?
Mm-hmm. The bacon wasn't hard for me, but Ava, I think what it is for you, you gotta have fresh bacon is what it looks like. Yes, I remember. Okay, Emperor shared. Was that in No Captivity with Freezy Discord? Or I think it might have even been Instagram. Emperor be baking, okay? No, it was like a rum glaze, wasn't it? And then a bunding cake. It was so freaking good. It looks so good. And the Emperor, you be on here so much, I don't even know when you got time to do all this stuff. I like dinner food more. I like dinner food more than after that I would say breakfast food. But I do like desserts. I just don't like to. I don't know. For me, baking is stressful, but cooking is relaxing. If that makes sense. Okay, Empress said, "Yeah, I was on Freezy's rum cake with extra rum and a rum glaze." Yes, I remember. It was. I think it. I think it was in the Discord or I think it was. He even showed it on live, if I'm not mistaken. But it looked delicious. I got this one hair right here that driving me crazy. You guys, I had to cut off a couple of my dreads in the back. I was kind of sad. But it was like, okay, these dreads are hanging on by a thread. I need to go ahead and,
You shouldn't do all the hair.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm glad I didn't lose all my hair. But after my brain surgery, I had a couple of dreads that was hanging on by a thread. And I was like, I can, what do they call it? Interlock it and reattach them. But then I did my hair and I was like, I just need to cut these off.
Your hair is growing back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And your hair, I like your hair.
Thank you, Ava. Mmm. Big Bubba is actually saying the opposite of me. He said, I've always found cooking stressful. Like, I feel like baking is just so simple. See, it's so crazy that you feel that way. 'Cause I feel the complete opposite. Because with cooking, this is why I feel that way. With cooking, if something's not right, you can just add a little bit more season, right? But if you are baking and you put the wrong ingredients in there, you are not going to know until the end. And you waste all that time. And you have nothing to eat. It's very stressful. And then Emperor said he posted a tuna salad in the Discord a week ago. I love me some tuna salad. But I actually miss cooking. And I'm excited to get back to cooking. This is why I don't wear white. This is exactly why. Because I'm like a kid. I This shirt is not gonna make it by the end of the day. Because I'm over here just spilling stuff on here and everything. But this is why y'all always see me wear black. And then Angela said, where's your recipe for your tuna salad? Emperor. Angela, we want the recipe for that ribeye steak you was making the other day. And you know what? I saw someone that posted, it was an e-book recipe on Amazon. I'm like, that's a great idea to do an ebook. And it made me kind of think to myself, like, dang, you know, like I should have a cookbook by now. You know? So I would like to be further along in my YouTube journey. And I definitely want to do a cookbook, but if I can do an ebook in the meantime, I'm like, that's a smart way to get it, you know? But I feel like I just would like to be further along in my YouTube journey. And then but I'm where God wants me to be, is what I have to remember. And I feel like I am an overachiever. I feel like I'm an overachiever, so I just feel like I have big goals and big dreams, and yeah. But I was like, I should have an ebook. That's a good idea. But they also feel that way about the YouTube thing. Like, there's some people who like, I wish I had a YouTube channel. So, you know, you got to be mindful of that too. Like, you could have what somebody else wants, and they can have what you want. Big Bubba said it also depends on what you bake, because sometimes things just take too much time. Yeah. Oh, I'm good, Ava. You can put them on the counter, though. I did a pastry class. Put them on the counter, Ava. I already used one. Stop. You're going to get it dirty. Girl, why you asking me questions and don't want to listen? I did a baking class in culinary school. I passed that thing with a D. And anything good is king ribeye. If you guys are looking for meat-based content, or if you have questions about meat, and you want to see some good grilling, some meat, steaks, ribs, all that stuff, make sure you guys subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, his channel is wonderful. I don't know what type of camera you use, but it is very, very clear. And I'm just like, I don't even think this is an iPhone. And thank you, Empress said she's recovering from brain surgery. Yes, I sure am. So a lot of y'all want to talk about me, about how I look. Look, I'm glad I'm up here with all my limbs in both eyes and able to talk at all. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta look like I had a stroke, in my opinion, for me to even be walking and talking is a blessing. So people could talk about me, it is what it is, but at the same time, there are people out there in the world who are going through a similar situation, or know someone that's had a stroke or had a traumatic brain injury. So if you guys, I don't know, y'all are weird. Y'all want people to come out here and be perfect and all that stuff. And it's like, I'm a real ass person, okay? I'm a real person. I'm going through real stuff. Angela says, sis, how did you get your hair to curl? I can't get mine to hold the curl. Okay, so I'm so tired of my hair looking nappy and just crazy. I did Bantu knots. Normally when I do them, I like tie it down with the head wrap, but I didn't have that. So I just did Bantu knots, and then so it's like all my little frizzies. My hair looks less nappy. Bantu knots. I don't know, like my dreads are not super long, but if you have long dreads, I don't know. I don't know how that works with longer dreads. But Bantu knots. And then I didn't add any product in there or anything. Yeah. Michael said send in left. What's up, Ava? Yeah, yeah, you can use them. And anything good says I'll send you a pic from Saturday. But I was just thinking about you, anything good. Colette said, amen, sister. Thank God. Anything good said, you're living angel, yo. Emperor is adding another title to his roster. He has the Lord of the Moderators, the hardest working man on YouTube, and King of the Insults to the Trolls. And you know what, Emperor? We're gonna let you have that title because somebody needs to 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 check him. And yes, Angela, look up Bantu Knot. Somebody actually, it was actually a guy that showed me how to do this. And he would call it a dry twist, but it's not a dry twist. You just take your hair and you roll it into like a little circle and you put it into a little knot. And then I'll just let it sit for, it's spelled, I'll put it in the chat because I have my other phone here. Okay, yeah, I just put it in the chat, into the chat. Yeah, Bantu knots. And then you could also do this with your real hair. If you have like your real hair out, you could do this, and then like the bigger the knots are, the bigger the curl will be, if that makes sense. But be prepared because some of them will not curl and some of them will. But you know what? I don't know why we get so many trolls on this channel because we really are not even doing anything besides sitting here talking and having good conversation. And it's crazy that this makes people mad. What? Okay, Emperor's giving us the recipe. Tuna fish with elbows, sweet relish, salt, pepper, onion, and onion powder and garlic powder. And you know what I love about food? And I want to be on that show Chopped one day, but I want to be a judge. Y'all know that show on Food Network where it's like you get a mystery basket of 4 ingredients and you have to make an appetizer, entree, and dessert. I freaking love that show. And when I was younger, what I would do, I used to go into the kitchen and I'll grab 4 ingredients and I'll practice. But I don't want to be a contestant. That's too stressful for me. Your girl need to be a judge because I can't. Nope. Too much pressure. And Big Bubba said, people just love to hate. And shout out to you, Big Bubba, because I like that name. I'm telling you, the reason why I went with Chef Big Bang, because at first I was just Chef Banks. And I said, let me do like the rappers do. Let me put the big on there. And I was like, and I said it, I was like, Chef Big Bang. I was like, ooh, that sounds way better than just Chef Banks. I want to be Big Bang. So when you put that big on there, it make a difference. And then, ooh, okay. So y'all remember Umar Johnson? We were talking about him a little bit. Empress said Tariq Nasheed told Umar Jackson that he was gonna tie his beard into Bantu knots and beat the F out of him. Now that is so. I did not expect you to go there, but woo! Did y'all hear about Umar Johnson? He now has like a dating talk show, which is like, are you dating or not? But he has a dating talk show. Like, bro, I know what be happening behind the scenes and what these women are saying to him, but whatever they're saying to him has hyped his head up so much that he thinks he is so freaking fine. And he is not, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know what they said, what they did to him, how much money they gave him. They did something to that man. He think he is the God on earth, is what it sounds like to me. Mmm. And it's sad because Umar Johnson went from talking about educating black young men to stealing people's wives. I don't know what's going on. But Empress said they foreclosed on him yesterday and froze all his assets. Honestly, I am quite surprised that Dr. John or Dr. I don't even like calling him doctor because the way he conducts himself is not okay. I'm surprised he got along or away with scamming for this long. Hey, Ember. Sorry. Hey, Drip. I was thinking about Ember because we was talking to him. Hey, Drip. How you doing? We got some breakfast takeout here. I got some breakfast potatoes left. I done finished the eggs. I had some French toast. Ava came and stole most of it. That's okay though. I didn't eat that bread anyway. And I got some bacon here. And we just sitting up here talking and chilling. And I'm telling y'all how I want to do a live stream later on today. I'm working on this video. Well, the video's already done. I gotta make a thumbnail. I'm gonna upload the video and then I'm gonna play that video and react to it. But y'all know how the Wi-Fi is where I'm at. So we will see. I will let y'all know though. Okay, Drip said he posted his short today. Y'all make sure y'all go on over and support. Whew. Okay, what do y'all have planned for the day? Oh, you know what's so funny? Big Bubba just read my mind. Any plans for today? Honestly, the good thing about me being on vacation is there ain't much I can plan for the day besides going live. You know, um, I'm watching TV. I might do another live stream tonight. I always say might, and then I end up doing one. Um, Ember said, "Come on, trolls, don't be shy. Coming out the clouds and get this work." Ember, you know what's crazy? Is I feel like when you step away for a minute or before you get here, they be going wild, right? And then when they see you, they don't even want to come out of the clouds. But no, I don't really got too much planned for today. Kind of just chilling. Nothing, nothing major. Um, okay, Angela. I'm probably on me rolling. He said, "Come on, get this work." Look, look, but Amber, as soon as you leave, that's when they all come out. I'm like, nah, come on out now, get talked about. Like what y'all are doing. And you know what's crazy? You know, even if there are trolls, there's always gonna be negative people in life. Like there's just nothing that we can do about it. There's always people working to bring you down, which is very unfortunate, but gotta just keep going. And I feel like this, like, no matter what goes on in my life, I feel like, well, shit, I might as well just do a video. This is the only thing that is really working out for me, you know? And I just, what I did was I prayed about it, and I was like, you know what, God, let me know what you think I should be doing. Like, whatever way this is going to work out as far as the cooking and the whole platform, you know, guide me in that direction. Because when I make plans, they don't go the way I want. But that's because it's not my plan, it's God's plan. So I just prayed about it, and I was like, God, you let me know what direction or what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Because once you tell me, I'm gonna try my best to execute it. That's what I had to do. It's like, let me just give it to God, because I had a plan and it didn't work out, and that's okay because it's not my world. It's God's plan. So I just prayed about it. And I was like, God, let me know what you want me to do. I got all these people here. We love cooking. We love food. And I can't wait till I get back to cooking in my own kitchen. It's nice cooking in other kitchens. I love it. But it's not the same as your own kitchen. So, and I know that you guys miss the cooking lives too. The few that we have done in Georgia have done really well. Yes, I agree with you, Big Bubba. It's always better in your own kitchen. And then I know how to set up the camera. When I'm in other people's kitchen, I'm like, is this the right camera angle? You know. Yes, I agree with you, Big Bubba. It is like your little space, you know, where everything's at. Uh, and for me, because when I do cook, I do like the lives and stuff. I know where to put the camera at in the kitchen to be able to get the best view. The two lives I did was at both of my cousin's house, and I definitely struggled with the camera, like where to put it and all that stuff like that. So it is like your own little space. I do agree with you on that. Somebody came in here the other day and was like, are you eating toast and Velveeta cheese? I said, bitch, don't disrespect me like that. Don't even disrespect me like that without you doing your research. You can look at my food and my cooking. We was never eating no Velveeta cheese and toast. Like, I'm a whole chef out here. How dare you come up in here and insult me like that? Talking about, and if I was eating Velveeta cheese and toast, that's why you should support the channel, because I'm down bad. People just be saying crazy stuff. I'm like, what? I felt extremely disrespected, though. Even when I had, yes, they said, was I eating Velveeta cheese and toast? I was like, what? Even when I did a cheese platter, we wasn't eating no damn Velveeta cheese. Like, this is a whole cooking channel. You think we up in here eating cheese? Velveeta cheese? By yourself and toast? Come on now. I had to tell them who I was. Like, hey, bro, I'm Chef Big Bang. We're not eating no damn toast and cheese. And if we were, we would have different types of cheeses. Because I'm extra like that. We would not have no damn Velveeta cheese. Like, come on now. But I was eating grits and toast and sausage. And Emperor, I wish you would have been here, because sometimes people need to get their ass checked. I'm like, and y'all love coming in here saying, not y'all, the other people, the haters. They love coming up in here saying, is that EBT food? If it was, what does that have to do with you? Let me be poor in peace. Why is me being poor affecting you? I don't understand. Like, you can't wait over here to say that. Like, ooh, this is a new one I haven't heard before. Let people be poor in peace. And they be like, it's my tax dollar. I'm like, bro, you got a lot of stuff that you need to worry about in the world right now. And your tax dollars, yes, you should be concerned about that. But there are a lot of places that our tax dollars are going to that is really uncalled for. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up yourself. Look at those. Look at some of the millions of dollars that were going overseas to a bunch of different causes. And y'all sitting around here complaining about feeding poor people? Bro, they was doing all type of stuff with that money. That wasn't even for the people in the U.S. I could tell that they put like some like tomato in the potatoes. Probably like maybe like canned tomato. I don't know. It sounded like it tastes like they have like tomatoes in here. When I was in Oregon a lot, we used to use sun-dried tomatoes. These don't taste like that, but they put some type of tomato product in here, and these potatoes are really good. Mmm. Okay, Emperor with the breaking news. I love it. Me and Emperor love the news. Okay, so this is our segment. He said, breaking news: Kansas City Chiefs player Travis Kelce has proposed to Taylor Swift, and she said yes. He stands to gain at least 1.6 billion from the marriage. I'm actually surprised that people didn't propose to Taylor Swift before this. Like, that's a come up. Big Bubba said they getting married, City boys, look. They always say marriage is a business and you should marry someone that has more than you. I'm surprised that nobody has proposed to Taylor Swift before. Maybe she's a picky woman. I don't know. Cause she's always had like a lot of boyfriends, it seems, and all that stuff. But I don't know. Like, I'm surprised she ain't been married before. How long do y'all think it will last? I mean, that's a good come up. He should stay in that marriage. That's a huge come up. I'm just mad I didn't get with her at first. I need to come up. Yeah, that's a huge come up. Um, and I know everybody else that didn't do the come up is salty, but Big Bubba said 5 years. Taylor Swift got to be like in her 30s, right? I'm actually surprised she hasn't been married before. Um, but you said he was a football player? I think that those are hard professions for people to marry. But then I also understand, like, if you're worth that much money, you can't just go get a regular person at the same time. I have a peach juice here. It's like a Kool-Aid almost. And then Empress said, yeah, football player that acts black, laugh aloud. But she's dated a lot of people. Has she been engaged before? She's 35. Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't already had like kids and been married already. You know, well, maybe she was living her best life, but she did things the right way. If you think about it, she went and got money, got the career. Well, let me rephrase this. A lot of people that are older feel like you should have kids when you're young and then work on your career. She did it the opposite way. Is what it looks like. She went and got her money, her business, her career, and now she's going for her kids and her family. If she wants to have kids. I don't know if Taylor Swift wants to have kids, but damn, her birthday is the same as my mom's December 13th. She's a sad short. It's like me and mom. But she did it the opposite way of what a lot of people are saying is possible, which is getting a career, getting the money out of the way, and then she went back and got a husband. All we can do is see if it's gonna work. We'll wait and see, right? What y'all gotta say about this, old heads? Okay, she was engaged once to Joe Alwyn. Yeah, she's been doing a lot of dating. Is what it looks like to me. She's did a whole lot of dating. And most people say that when you do all that dating, you have demons, you be ran through. Look, I guess somebody ran through for 1.3 billion. Is that what you say? Look, cause you can get somebody that's ran through and they can be poor. At least you're gonna be rich and ran through. In my opinion, and I'm also surprised this ice has not melted in here yet. Also, okay, breakfast was really good. I got some trash here I gotta throw away, but breakfast was really good. Yeah, she may have been busy, but if it all works out for Taylor, she gets her kids and her husband, and she gets her money, then what are we gonna say? Ava, can you hang my lip tap? Yeah, either one of them. It is 1:47. What time do you all have over there? Okay, Empress said, yeah, them foam cups good for holding the cold together. I did not know that. I always thought like these foam cups, I didn't really like them at first because like you could like cut the side of it. And I just be thinking myself. And then anything good say you right, you be FKYing over my house on my okay. He said he gonna bake a cake though. And someone said 660. Oh, okay, that was a troll. Shout out to him for forgetting them. That was a good one. Y'all almost got me. Now I get what y'all trying to say. You know what? It's so funny. These trolls be trying so hard to get you to say stuff. And it's like, okay, once I say it, then what? Like, does that make you feel that good that I almost said the evil number? And the Empress says, Spaceman, you can get your evil ass the fuck out of here. Why do people want to be evil? I don't get it. Angel said they have no lie. Y'all don't even know me. It make you that happy that I said what you said. What you having for lunch? Anything good? Well, I'm gonna be honest though. Sometimes these trolls, they do be funny. It's like, I remember somebody said, this was the funniest one that stuck in my mind. Somebody said, I'm having knee growth surgery, but the way they said it was like knee and grow. And I don't know why, but I thought that joke was so funny. Oh, okay. Anything good? So I cooked the trim from the whole ribeye I cut Saturday. Um, when I was back in Alaska and I was grilling, oh, I had these boneless ribeyes, and I used a McCormick steak seasoning, and they were so delicious, so good. But see, anything good be eating good cuts of meat all the time. Talking about steaks. He be having them ribs. He be having the good cuts of steak too, and he always finds a good deal. And one thing I would say is I feel like the food is a way better price down here. It really is. But yeah, somebody came in and said I'm having Negro surgery. Like what? And it's like it's crazy. That was two for $4 last week. Wow. Oh, the seasoning. The seasoning was two. Yes, get the McCormick steak seasoning. If you guys see it out there, that steak seasoning is really, really good. Like when I use that steak seasoning, I'm trying to think. I think I may use salt and pepper, and that's it. Normally, y'all be seeing me. I be putting all type of seasonings. I be stacking seasons together. But that McCormick steak seasoning, I don't know what they put in there, and I hope it's nothing bad, because then I'm gonna have to stop eating it. But it's a good season. But y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support their channel as well. Ooh, Montreal chicken seasoning, that's a good one too. I'm liking McCormick steak seasoning. I hope they don't have nothing fishy going on, because then I'm gonna have to take this back. And I can't wait till I get to. I want to get a PO box, and I want people to be able to like send me like seasonings and send me stuff. And I can't wait till we get to the point where we get like a sponsor, like from like Goya or McCormick, because I would love to do stuff like that. But until then, y'all hit the like button, support the channel. Until then, that's the future. Oh my gosh. Dog food recalled nationwide as FDA warning issued to pet owners. Wow, now it says dog and cat foods. They make a name of that. Yes, and somebody was telling me, I did an interview with a fitness trainer probably like a year ago. He was telling me that when you use these seasoning blends, they already have salt in them. So you don't need to add salt also. And I can't remember when I used the steak seasoning, do I add salt or not? I don't remember. But if you are watching your sodium and you're someone that doesn't want high sodium, do not use extra salt on top of the seasoning blends. I am from a family that unfortunately likes salt, and when I be serving my sisters, they be like, "Do you have any extra salt, bro? I'm trying to look out for y'all health, but if you want extra salt, I'll give you the salt shaker." Ooh, so the dog and cat food has been recalled for possible contamination with salmonella and Listeria mon. I can't even pronounce this word. But honestly, the dog food already looks kind of sketchy to me. Yes, Anthos, I haven't used Montreal seasoning in a while, but it is good. Yes, I like Montreal chicken seasoning. I was going through my cousin's spice cabinet the other day when I was cooking, and he has, I've never seen this before, he has a spicy Montreal chicken seasoning. I have never seen that before, but we are down here in the South, and spice and hot sauce is in their blood. But I have never seen a spicy one. Okay, this is back to what Emperor said. Uh, okay, so Taylor Swift sets Guinness World Record with New Heights podcast appearance. Oh, a lot of people tuned into her podcast, but a lot of people like Taylor Swift. Just met 2 men from Montreal in the elevator. How crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. What? Now this makes me really sad because I actually like hummus. I haven't had hummus in a while, but it says hummus recall update as FDA sets risk level. That's like I'm kind of sad about that. The brand I used to eat, oh, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like the famous one with the red top. But yeah, I didn't recall the hummus. When I get the notifications on my phone, is it still clear for you guys, or do y'all hear the little dings? Yeah, so hummus is on recall. Dog food and cat food is on recall. Y'all know about the shrimp. Look at this. Ooh, I do like Lowry's. But I think what it is for me and Lowry's is that Lowry's is that my mom always used it when I was growing up. So then I think I stopped liking it because it was too salty. But I do have Lowry's in the pantry. And the ants that are really busy here, at a hotel by the airport. I just bought some hummus, but it's all good. Okay, anything good. And I got the messages, the notification. I'll check them when I get off of here. Because okay, so this phone right here, I need to get a service plan for in a new case. Look how ghetto this is. But this is my old phone that I used to live stream off of, which is this one, right? This phone does not have service. This phone is only able to work on Wi-Fi, and the phone that I'm recording off of has service. But I've already upgraded because I used to only have one phone. So now I have two phones, but only one has service. And then Empress said I can't eat Lurries anymore. It still has traces of MSG in it. Okay, I have heard of MSG. Can you tell me more information about MSG? And Angela said I get them too. But yes, I still have Lowry's. I don't use it a lot. But I will say this, when black people come over, they were like, use a Lowry's. Like, bro, y'all gotta stop this. But they just be eating whatever. But one thing I will say is the black people down here, like while I've been in the South, they seem like they are more aware of eating healthier. Like I went to this one place called the Smoothie King. Like, have y'all ever been to the Smoothie King? And then inside, I've been eating MSG since I was a little girl. I thought MSG was salt, but that's why I said give me more information. Issa said, "Hi, hey, how you doing? I got you a hold on. Ooh, it's going quick. I got you a 3-month mint service. Just get a second number." Oh, okay. I gotta look more into mint. I think I've seen that before. But I don't really know what it means. Let me pull up the chat on the phone. Cause I'll be reading too slow. And I'll be reading every comment. I'll be talking. Okay. And thank you, anything good. Okay, so Empress spelled out what MSG means. It's a salt alternative. MSG can cause high blood pressure, severe headaches, and other cardiac issues. I believe the high blood pressure because a lot of people who are my skin tone eat Lawry's and they do a lot of salt. And so high blood pressure is they say it's a silent killer among black men. So I do believe that. And then Angela said accent is MSG. So you know the accent that you get in the white bottle with the black words is are you saying the whole thing is MSG? Oh my goodness. You coming from Mrs. Dash? Mrs. Dash is full of MSG? So, okay, Angela's saying flavor enhancement. So the flavor enhancement is really MSG. So MSG, it sounds like it's a fake salt. But what seasonings can we get that don't have MSG in it? Or is it okay if you eat it in moderation? Damn, I love me some Mrs. Dash too. We're gonna have to do a live stream probably about MSG because I have heard the word before. I think when I was younger, I heard a little bit about it, but I don't practice not eating, if that makes sense. Yeah, so can we eat a little bit of MSG or are we just saying all of it? A lot of Asian restaurants add MSG to their food. We might have to do a live stream about MSG because I know I'm a person that studies food, and if I don't know that much about it, there could be a lot of people out here who don't know anything about it. And as far as the high blood pressure, I also want to do a high blood pressure panel. I've been wanting to do that for a long time because there are a lot of people that I know that have high blood pressure. I use light salt with which has hold on, which has 50% less sodium along with regular pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Also, when I had Boss Man, the fitness trainer up here, he was telling me to use more of the powders than the seasoning blends because they tend to have a lot of sodium in them. Oh, Angela, you have high blood pressure? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My Kiki has high blood pressure. I think Coach Ferg may have it, but I could be wrong. I think he said he had high blood pressure. So I do want to do a panel show on that. I've been talking about that since like season two. How I wanted to do a high blood pressure panel. And then he was asking me like what could he do? And I was like, look, I am not a doctor. I do study food though. And I do be cooking, but I don't have all the answers. Right, Amber said right. People use regular salt along with onion salt and garlic salt. Their food be too salty. And you know what? People will come over to my house, and my food is seasoned. And then they will tell me that my food is not salty enough. Like there was this one guy, I don't talk to him anymore, but he would always say, "You don't ever add enough salt. You don't ever add enough salt." It's like, no, you eat too much salt. That's the problem here. Don't try to come up in here and tell me that I need to add more salt to my food. And he was in his 40s. Like, bro, you better stop eating all this salt. Not drinking that much water. And you're not going to try to tell me I need to add more salt. But it's like, I already know that when my sisters come over to put salt on the table. Because they always say my food is not salty enough. Always. And Emperor has a good point. It can be genetic. My mom's high blood pressure is genetic. I have slightly elevated blood pressure. Mine is genetic. My father and my mother did have high blood pressure, and I'm very blessed that I don't. And if anybody's been in the hospital a lot, it's me. Um, the only time my blood pressure will be elevated is if I'm in chronic pain. They were like, is your blood pressure normally this high? No, I'm hurting really bad. And I'm stressed out. But my parents both do have high blood pressure, so that's like, so if you come from a family where something runs in the family, you do gotta be a little bit more concerned. And I have white coat syndrome, which basically means when I'm in medical office, my blood pressure naturally goes up. Okay, Angela, thank you for coming through. We'll see you later. Why would I cover up my tattoos? Does that even make sense? Why do y'all want somebody to be out here and be fake? There's nothing wrong with my tattoos. Now, if I had a picture of like a naked woman on here, because I know somebody that has a tattoo like that with a naked woman, like that's weird. But I'm not covering up nothing. Do y'all be thinking before y'all be typing? Oh, I was gonna tell y'all about the monkey meat. But I was eating, so I didn't want to discuss it. There was these people that tried to bring back this monkey meat from Africa, and it looks so freaking disgusting. And they had it in their luggage. And somebody had 50 pounds of monkey meat. Like, what are you trying to do? But I did not know this. Apparently, those type of exotic meats are banned because it's not a regulated meat source, and they said that those animals, like those exotic animals, could have all type of stuff in them. But at the same time, we just talked about the radioactive shrimp from Indonesia, so it don't make no sense to me. And I saw the picture, and it looked like a dehydrated monkey head with the teeth. I'm like, what the hell? What was you gonna do with this? I feel like you gotta be on voodoo or something the way it looks. Yes, Amber, go look it up. They have monkey meat, and I forgot. I think they stopped them in I forgot where they stopped them at. But the hell are you? What the hell are you trying to do with monkey meat? And the meat looked. I don't know. It looked like they literally killed the animal and dehydrated it. And it looked like it had the fur on it still. It was weird. They was gonna boil the head down and rehydrate it. I don't know. It looked crazy. Like, what the hell are y'all doing with this? Yeah, but apparently that kind of meat is banned. Those type of exotic meats. So what they did was they confiscated the meat and gave them a $300 fine. Like $300, that's nothing. Okay, Google. Empress, I just googled it. Happened here in Detroit at Metro Airport. And for y'all out there eating monkey meat, yeah, I guess I think they were flying back from Africa or something. Like, what are you trying to do? Somebody just sent me this, but yeah, it was crazy. And the way it looked, like, what the hell are you eating that for? I don't want people to be watching these live streams back. They be like, damn, Emperor going in. I'm going to retwist this one into a Bantu knot. Because it's not. I'm going to do it right now. Sometimes when you do the Bantu knots, they don't come out right. And then also, this is in the back of my head. This is where I had my surgery at. So I wasn't trying to do them super, super tight back here. And so that's another reason why this one hurts too. That's another reason why it didn't come out, perfect. Because I'm not doing them that tight. Okay. But yeah, y'all, they try to get the monkey meat through some crazy stuff. It's crazy, like, ugh, disgusting. Well, I'll take that back because there are probably people who eat monkey meat and they do like a monkey meat stir fry and it looks good and it is good. But the way that they were carrying that through the airport, that one didn't look good. It looked very weird. Uh, I don't know what they had going on. I gotta get some fresh monkey meat. And I don't even. I never thought about eating a monkey before. I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat monkey. I gotta do some more research on that because I was talking about eating bear one time, and y'all told me don't do that because bear has a lot of parasites. Speaking of bears, okay, this I didn't know if they had bears out here in Atlanta. But yeah, I guess they do. I was watching on TikTok, and there was this family that was having a family reunion, and the bear, he wanted some food too. He wanted to be family too. The bear hopped up on the table and was eating the food. And the family was trying to make noise to get the bear to run away because normally they do run away. They do run away if there's noise. But that bear ate all the. He ate food, but not all of it. But my thing is this: if a bear even was around the food, I don't want none of that food. And then it was like, yeah, I used to eat bear growing up. You gotta eat it well done, otherwise you'll catch trichinosis. Yeah, so they kind of turned me off from eating bear meat because they was like, it's bad for you. But yeah, that bear, it was a skinny, it looked like a black bear. But the bears out here in Atlanta are really, really skinny. This bear looked very skinny. He wanted that food. And he wasn't going nowhere. And then the woman in the back is yelling, he's eating our food. And then the family was trying to make noise so that the bear would go away. That bear said, I ain't going no damn where. I'm finna eat with y'all. He wasn't, it's unusual because normally they're scared by all the noise. That bear was not scary. It almost looked like a big dog because it was so freaking skinny. That bear said, I'm hungry and I'm finna eat y'all food right now. You got some exotic meats, Emperor. He said, I've had bear, rabbit, raccoon, ostrich, bison, and alligator. I haven't had, the only one I've had out of that list is rabbit. Ugh, raccoon. Those things look scary. Ugh. I don't even. Is a raccoon safe to eat? Because I know they be digging through the trash. But they can say the same thing about pigs. I heard pigs eat everything. I haven't had deer by itself, but I had some reindeer sausage. But I know that with that, they probably put a lot of other stuff inside of the sausage. Whew. My late grandma used to cook all that. But nowadays, they have you scared to eat exotic meats, and all the while, the shrimp they bringing in, the seafood they bringing in, is full of stuff that can get you sick too. So it's really it all goes back to you gotta pray over your food. That's all that can really be done. You just gotta pray over your food. Cause it's crazy out here. In raccoon, you have to clean it properly. There's a certain sack you have to avoid rupturing. Ooh, it has rabies. Yeah, I don't. Nah, nope. Y'all can hide a raccoon. That's too much for me. I don't like stuff like that where it's like if you do this wrong, you could die. Like or this could happen. I don't like stuff like that. But I guess that's life because like you walk outside and you roll the dice. Essentially when you walk outside. So I guess that's the same type of thing. Oh, okay. Drip said before he eat, he got the saying, and after he eat, he got the saying. I gotta hear you say it out loud, Drip, to make sure that I am pronouncing it right. I always think that people should pray over their food. And when I forgot to pray over my food, I was so mad y'all didn't tell me, but I remember and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and pray real quick. I used to just say the prayer in my head before I would eat, but after my surgery, I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be leading people to the Word of God. So I started praying. I incorporated more praying on this channel. Okay, all right, Drip. But yeah, since my surgery, I was like, let me incorporate more praying on this channel and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the short that I posted earlier. Okay, this was the place that I actually gotten the food from. Let me go back. I'm not gonna play the sound because the song is Peekaboo by Kendrick Lamar. I will definitely get in trouble for this, for the song. Let me hit the like button on my own video. And when I got home, the potatoes were still hot. Let me go try to play it again. When I got home, the potatoes were still hot. Let me play it again. So they had all the meats already cooked there, and then when you order your eggs and your French toast, they make that fresh. And it's pretty much like you put your order in, and then within like 5 minutes or even 10 minutes, they'll have your food ready to go. So I saw a lot of like construction workers there. Like this would be a good spot to go to right before you had to go to work because it's so quick. It's not like they had a couple of tables in there, but it's pretty much like you pick your feet up and you go. You can even order ahead, and they have tables if you want to sit down. Drip says is saying bismillah, I think is how you pronounce it, is a way to protecting your food because devils sit next to you while you eat. That's why praying over your food is a form of protection. I agree. I agree, and you don't know. It's not even just who made the food, but it's who cooked the food. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all that. Who handled the food, everything. And I be thinking about all that type of stuff. I be thinking about all that stuff. It's also where's the food from before it got to your table. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all the whole thing, and that's why I think that it's important to pray over your food. Let me tell you something. In particular, break, but don't worry, he coming back. This peach soda, I am gonna be sad when he's gone. But I think I'm gonna keep this cup and put some water in it. Ava, how you doing? I haven't heard Ava in a minute. She might be asleep. Ava, how you doing? I think she's asleep. Let's go look. Yes, I agree. The spirits be all over my room. Let's go see if Ava's sleeping. I think she is. Oh, she's not asleep. She has her headphones on. Y'all want to see? Ava's over there chilling. Okay, she's not asleep. She got to have fun. So I'm like, when I called her, I'm like, why she didn't answer? And you know what? Somebody came in one time and tried to say, why does your face look like that? Did a man beat on you? Or they said something about, did a black man beat on you? I was like, bro, that is so foul. To That is foul. To talk about somebody like that that don't even deserve to be talked about. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, I thought that was foul. But, you know, some of y'all is foul. So it is what it is. Alright, so yeah, y'all, we ate breakfast. Guess I'm gonna chill out for the next couple hours. Oh, I need to finish that video. I need to make a thumbnail. I think I was working on that. Okay, so I want to talk about this pizza delivery driver who went to deliver this pizza to his neighbors. The neighbors took forever and a day to get to the door. They took so long to get to the door where the other neighbor was had enough time to harass this man, knock the pizza out his hand twice, threaten him, invite her into his spot, and a whole bunch of stuff. And the neighbors finally opened the door. When they opened the door, the black woman she put herself in the middle of it, and she was like, to the people, give him the money for the pizza. Give him the money for the pizza. It was so crazy. It was crazy. But at the end of that, she was arrested, and I have heard that the pizza guy is gonna press charges. I don't know what she's gonna be charged with from the uh, police, but the bitch was crazy. All of it was. And the Empress said, wouldn't it, shouldn't you be out in the forest getting dog walked by a saber-toothed tiger? Woo wee, yeah. But you in here picking on me, I don't know for what reason. I don't know. But yes, some crazy stuff going on out here in the world. That's why I be in the house, out the way, or in the kitchen cooking. Minding my business. But you know what's crazy? When you be minding your business, people will find their way to your section to come bother you. That's the kind of food that you eat and you want to go lay down. But I have been working really hard to not do that. Lay down. Sometimes it helps when I be on here talking to y'all, because then it's like, oh, well, I can't lay down. I did one live stream with you guys where I was in the bed, and this never happened before. This is when I was in Birmingham, Alabama. And I was like, this feels so weird. Because normally I'm in the kitchen, or I'm at the table, or outside somewhere. But I did a live stream where I was laying in the bed, and I was like, I see why people do this. But it was a weird feeling. It was a weird feeling. Yeah. Do y'all want to stay on here and talk? Who? Or should we end the live stream? I'm undecided. Uh, I think I was working on that thumbnail on this phone. Cause I can edit on both phones, but Ember said it doesn't matter to me. Ember be out here moderating, doing his thing. And I'm so glad that you're here, Emperor, because as you can see, for some reason, I think people with bad energy are attracted to me or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm going through my email, and I would say I was bad at deleting old emails. But I think I'm gonna get off here just because we've been up here for 90 minutes so far. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to the moderators. Anything good? So I gotta clean my car. Um, I miss my car. I miss my house. I miss my kitchen. But everything happens for a reason. It is what it is, right? But thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to everybody that came through. Make sure y'all had to hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on those notifications so that when we do come back, you get notified. And I will see you guys in the next one. Leave a comment down below after this live stream ends. Alright, I'm your host, Chef Big Bank, and I'll see you on the next one. Foodie Gang.